Hello everyone and welcome back to this number 8 in the Mr. Hops Advent Calendar. Another brew review on the Belgian Beer Brothers channel. So without further ado, let's look for it. I think they stacked it all on top this time. It was a bit more interesting. Ooh, lovely colors. Advanced Chemistry. DDH IPA, so another double dry hopped IPA by Schwarze craft beer. Apparently a German brewery dedicated to the hops. Dry hopped with Citra and Calista, a 6.5% ABV. Sounds like something I should enjoy. Zutaten, Wasser, Malz, Gerste, Hefe, Weizen, Hopfen und Hefe. So that is, I think, water, barley, oats and wheat malts, hops and yeast. And they already named the hops. Okay, that is quite cool. They're located in Mainz in Germany. Have I had something by Schwarze? I'm not sure. I thought I had something by the Toekomst and that wasn't true, so I may have had one of Schwarze Rosen as well, but I really love this can. This is very very 80s sci-fi horror. If you're a horror fan, check out the old movie, I think late 80s, early 90s, Brain Scan. That is what this label really reminds me of. I absolutely love it. With this purple and green, very toxic colors as well. Very dark. Okay. I'm already looking forward to this. So, I don't know Calista hops. But a double dry hopped Citra, I mean, can't go wrong with that, right? Okay, this is very carbonated. Ooh, that is really, really hazy. There's almost no light coming through. That is very dense, very milky, very murky. Pretty cool. Quite carbonated, but we already saw that. Nice, slightly off-white, thick, dense, huge amount of foam. Decent head of foam there. Yeah, very nice. Very, very hoppy, but of course a double dry hopped is supposed to be that hoppy, yeah? I think this Calista hop might be a bit dominant because I'm extremely familiar with Citra hops. When I used to brew Duvel triple hop Citra, I had to dry hop about 700 kilos per batch. So I'm very familiar with the smell and the flavor of Citra hops, but I don't immediately recognize it here. So it's either a very dominant Calista hop or it's a very nice blend of the two. Both could be good. So let's find out. Cheers. It is nice though. A very pleasant mouthfeel, quite creamy, nice and dense, quite heavily carbonated, a bit more than I actually like, but it is still within bounds, it is okay. Which is ironic because I like Duvel because it's so heavily carbonated, but in other beers I don't seem to be a fan of it. So very weird. Yeah, very hoppy, very bitter, very fruity, very citrusy in the sense of white grapefruit, a lot of zest, a tiny hint lemony. I think this would be very cool with a bit of orange peel, for example, or orange peel and coriander, like a classic triple or a wheat beer. Ooh, there was still some yeast residue in there, like even more than we've already seen. Just got a speck darker. Yeah, it's nice. It really gives that double dry hopped idea. Like my gums are tingling, my glands in the back of the mouth are tingling. So it really has that very hop forward feeling. Flavor wise, it is, I'm not gonna say subtle, but it's not like a bomb. It is a pleasant, large amount of hoppiness. It is bone dry, it is bitter, but it is still fruity and still a bit not malty, but yeasty. Actually very nice. It does have that typical craft ring to it, like more is better. But yeah, I like this. Schwarze Rose in Mainz, Germany. I have to check those out. The aftertaste is slightly different. Softer, smoother, of course, but also more lemony, more citrusy. So that's a cool difference. And as you can see, a very easy drinker. But luckily this is only a 6.5%, another 13.5 or 12.5. Yeah. How to score this? I think I'm gonna stick with the classic even 3.5. Yeah. It is very well made, but I have had a lot better. I've had way worse as well, by the way. So it's not a very high flying kite, but I do very much like it, and we have to honor the decency of this beer and the craftsmanship. So yeah, 3.5 it is. Yeah, while I finish this off, because it's almost Monday. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell icon so you can get notified whenever I upload something, which should be every day around 4 for the coming 3 weeks. Ooh, police passing by. Yeah, if you want to support me in what I'm doing, if you enjoy this, share a video with some friends. Maybe visit the Patreon page, buy me a beer, which of course I will review as well. And I will see you guys again tomorrow with yet another beer, number 9. Cheers.